Hi, I'm Gerald with Weight Loss Team. I'm the Executive Patient Coordinator here at the Bariatric Surgical Center here at Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, at CMQ, Riviera Nayarit Hospital. Here's Dr. Jorge Arturo Plata, our bariatric surgeon. And with us today is Mr. John Walcott, one of our patients from about 7.5 months ago, coming here to Puerto Vallarta from Canada.
Hi, my name is John Walcott. I'm from Calgary, Canada, and I'm here at CMQ Puerto Vallarta. And I had surgery May 30th, 2023. I've been overweight for 24 years. My highest weight was 440 actually, which limited my ability to do pretty much everything in life. My biggest struggles were tenfold. Walking, just enjoying life. You know, even your sex life has changed because of your weight. So it was a struggle daily to just go about life like normal people. I couldn't do a lot of things. I couldn't go on vacations. I couldn't do many things with my children. We would go on vacation and I would stay in the room and my wife and them would go on the excursions because I was overweight, severely overweight. Being overweight is one thing. Being overweight with a broken ankle is a whole new ball game. And I realized then that I needed to do something to change the outlook of where I was going, because it was not positive in any regards. So that's what made me finally realize that I needed to do something to effectively make myself have a better life for me and my family. And I truly believe that with all my heart, that after this surgery, it has changed my life 100%. And after many months of research, decided to come to Puerto Vallarta for surgery.
Okay, and what was your highest weight before surgery?
444.
444?
Pounds.
Pounds, okay.
Yes.
And how tall are you?
5'10".
Okay, so at 444, the BMI was pretty high.
They said it was morbid.
Morbid obesity?
Yes, they said it was morbid. It was almost 60. My surgery was May 30th of 2023, and I had the gastric sleeve surgery. When I came down to meet you guys originally, we discussed the options in great detail, and we felt that with my age and my weight, I had a gallbladder surgery with all the scar tissue that was there, that the sleeve was the best choice for me. And obviously it was. If you see the before and after pictures, you'll go, he's half the size, you know.
Well, today's January 16th, so we're talking what, 7
months and 2 weeks.
And how much weight have you lost?
Almost 150 pounds almost. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's incredibly life-changing, the surgery. I have victories every day now, we call them. In Canada, working with my doctor there, we call them victories. Every day, even today, I'm noticing victories every day. Yes, my highest step count was about 300 to 400 a day. Now my step count is 8,000 yesterday.
Oh my God.
So
8,000.
my phone thinks I'm a different somebody else is using my phone
Somebody
to walk.
stole your phone?
Yes. Well, you know, having surgery in itself is a major issue. It's a major big deal. You know, any surgery is risky. In Canada, I couldn't afford the surgery. It was too expensive and the wait times were extraordinary. I decided I was going to do my research. Research is key if you're going to go out of the country to do surgery. I spent about 2 months researching surgeries in Mexico, and based on all the research that I've done and on the internet, a lot of other people did, I chose CMQ Puerto Vallarta Weight Loss Team. And I did that not only because of their research on the internet, I also made the decision to come here to meet the weight loss team to make sure it was safe, like anybody that comes for surgery. I met Dr. Pera, I met Gerald, and my wife came, and we felt after we got all of our questions answered in great detail that we felt she actually felt more comfortable than I getting the surgery here. So we made the decision to come here, and the best decision I ever made. Best decision I ever made. I have to say that 1,000 times. It's the best decision I ever made.
That's awesome. And did you ever have doubts about coming to Mexico for surgery?
Well, everybody has doubts about coming to Mexico and Canada. They think that the healthcare is inferior to Canada, which I can assure you now, after being here and having the surgery and having the follow-up, that's not the case. It's by far was the most wonderful experience that me and my wife had when we came here. She was well informed from the time I went into surgery to the time I got out of surgery. She said she felt like she was almost in the surgery room. You know, and that was thanks to you, actually, because she told me that you did that. I didn't know, I was asleep.
Yeah, we try to keep the patients informed.
Yeah.
Well, the people that come with the patients, their support personnel or their family members, we do try to keep them updated through the course of the surgery, which is a pretty cool process, I think.
She appreciated it.
So that there's peace of mind as we're in the, as Dr. Pata is working away with Dr. Kurt and Dr. Giovanni, the team's hard at work, and the patients, family members or companions are in the room waiting and not knowing what's going on. So I try to send updates, or we try to provide updates at least 2 or 3 times through the course of surgery. Hey, we're about halfway done. Everything's going well. We're wrapping everything up, and then now the patient went to recovery.
Well, I had 2 nurses by my bedside in Mexico for the whole time I was here, checking me out, checking my vitals, making sure I was okay, which was kind of nice because it was a long day. And they took care of me from the time I got here to the time I left, and then follow up after. I'm honored that you asked me to do this, to let people know that it's safe. I had no post-operative issues whatsoever, none. The next day I was up walking around. I actually went to a show the next night, with my wife. I couldn't do a lot because it's still major surgery, but I had no pain. I was able to go, and 4 days later I was able to get on a plane and go home, which was awesome. And when I got home, I never had to really follow up with my family doctor because of any complications. It was more, how you doing? Everything all right? That's it. I no longer take blood pressure pills. My blood pressure now is normal. He says like teenager blood pressure. The benefits to me personally were 1,000-fold. Health issues, even my knee replacement, I might put it off for a little while because it doesn't bother me as much. I am so thankful and grateful for the success of the surgery and what it has done for me and my wife. It has changed the way we travel. It changes the way we have our outlook on everyday life. It's changed dramatically to the point where we're hoping to do an African safari next year now because I can walk and don't have to be in a scooter to go
on safari.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All of this weight loss, how much weight are you still planning on losing?
Well, my goal was 250, to get to 250. I thought if I get to 250, I would be satisfied. But we'll see. I'm hoping to. I might. I don't know if I can handle myself looking really skinny. That's the problem I have. So I'm looking at between 220 and 250. That's where I'm at this point in time.
220 to me is an exciting number.
Yeah.
For me, 220 is always an exciting number. How happy are you with your current results?
That's a very good question. I can't. It's hard to put into words because the changes in my life are profound because of the weight I lost. I never knew how much, well, I guess I knew, but I didn't understand how much it was affecting my life, my wife's life. You know, now we are both extremely ecstatic that we can do a lot more together and enjoy life to the fullest now, whereas before I couldn't. So yeah, if you ask me how happy I am, I'm ecstatic. That's the best way I can put it. I'm ecstatic. Like I guess everybody says, why didn't you do it sooner? I wasn't ready sooner. Fear, the unknown, whatever the case may be.
Like to eat.
Comfort, you know, I mean, it's terrible to say, but you get comfortable, and it's like anything else, you find ways to adjust to being that heavy, which is really not that smart, but you find ways to accommodate yourself when you're that heavy, you know, and now I don't need it. The one thing I didn't tell you is for the first time in 22 years, I never needed a seatbelt extender. That's a big deal to me.
It's a huge deal.
That's a big deal. I got to sit in the row, the exit row, because I could put the seatbelt on me. I almost cried. I was coming here and I said, wow, I don't need a seatbelt extender no more? That's pretty damn cool. If you're thinking about surgery in Mexico, Puerto Vallarta CMQ Hospital changed my life. It could change yours, I guess, too.
And finally, would you recommend weight loss team?
Yes, I would, 100%. 100%, I would recommend it. And that's not easy to say because you are coming to a foreign country and, I mean, what if something happened, right? But I would recommend this hospital, Dr. Para, and the weight loss team here with Gerald. Talk to Gerald. He'll make you feel comfortable. He's a funny guy. He'll answer all your questions. And if you're in Puerto Vallarta, like I was, give them a call. They will meet up with you. That's all I can say.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem.